when it comes down to Cole, top 3 most skilled player to ever play the game of basketball. Over the last 2 decades, I don't know if we could find a better defender that has been more impactful. Defense win you championships, period. Yo, or should I say happy Sunday. Welcome to the edition of PERK Unplugged, okay? PERK Unplugged, Road Trippin. My family, we know Alice, she probably on the lake house right now. Richard, we don't know what he's doing. And Shannon, I saw he was on a damn helicopter. But that's neither there. Damn it, is me. I'm sorry about missing last week. We had a busy week. We did a lot of things recording from Summer League, but I'm back like I forgot something. And before we start, we'd like to thank all our subscribers, friends, listeners, the Road Trip family, and we're going to continue to grow. Y'all keep coming, we go keep giving. You know what I mean? Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a family member, to tell a cousin to hit the subscribe button and come be a part of the Road Trip family where we're going to get a real basketball stories. Damn it, we did it at a high level. We're coming with it from a culture standpoint too as well. Like we expanded. We're doing big things over here at Road Trippin', but today is my day. Today is my day, and I got a lot of things to dive into, a lot of things. I've been watching a lot of things around social media, on Twitter, and things to that nature in the basketball world. Obviously, Sean's broke some news last night about Marcus Smart headed to the Los Angeles Lakers, and we saw a lot of people, you know, kind of downplaying it and being pissed off. I don't know why. Hey, listen, here's the thing that we have to start doing. When it comes down to valuing the game of basketball, critiquing the game of basketball, talking about the game of basketball, we got to quit just talking about offense and people and what they could bring impact on the defensive side of things and impact the defensive side of things. Now, I've been very critical of the Los Angeles Lakers of late. I've been very critical of Rob Pelinka and what moves he has made or didn't make and things to that nature. Well, he's been making moves. And it seemed like Luka Doncic has been involved with all those moves. With the acquisition of going get DeAndre Ayton in the buy market when he was bought out from the Portland Trail Blazers. And now you go and get something that you have been missing, in my opinion, since maybe Dennis Schroeder, but I would take it a step further. The Lakers haven't had a defender like Marcus Smart since Alex Caruso. Marcus Smart, former Defensive Player of the Year, a pit bull, a dog, something that not only Luka needs around him, but also a guy like LeBron James. When you look at the history of the Los Angeles Lakers, because I believe that LeBron is going to be on the Lakers. I don't give a damn what nobody say. And you go and you get a guy like Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is one of those guys, a point of attack, defending, fighting over, getting over pick and rolls, being an instigator, not a retaliator. I think this is going to be a hell of a pickup by Rob Pelinka. I believe Sean's reported it was 2 year, $11 million. A steal. He's definitely an upgrade from Gabe Vincent when it comes down to what he brings on the defensive side of things. He's an upgrade at that position. He's better than Austin Reeves defensively for what he brings to the table, right? He's better than every single person they have on that roster when it comes down to being a professional pest. So I don't want to hear this shit about, oh, we went and got Marcus Smart. That ain't moving. That's moving the fucking needle. Marcus Smart is moving the needle more for the Lakers than Bradley Beal is moving the needle for the Clippers. And that's facts. Because, see, we get caught up in who's scoring the ball. We get caught up in doing all. They have all that. No one has ever questioned the Los Angeles Lakers in their ability to score the basketball or have offensive weapons. You have Luka Doncic, right? We know he go come out there and give you 30. Bron, I don't even have to explain. We know one of the greatest players of all-time leading scorer. He's going to get you a bucket. Austin Reeves, him. Austin, I am him Reeves. We know he's going to go out there and get you bucket. We know he can play, make, and create for himself and others. So, look, they're good offensive. You add DeAndre Ayton in there, who could get you 15 to 20 a night on the offensive side of things efficiently. And now you sprinkle in Marcus Smart. And you got to remember, the Oklahoma City Thunder has set the bar when it comes down to what you need to get it done to compete at a high level to try to go fucking win the championship. And when you're trying to go win a championship, you got to address the most important position in the NBA, the wing position, defensively. And them going out and getting Marcus Smart at that number helps the Lakers out, especially in the tough Western Conference when they're gonna have to be facing some dogs, some real offensive threats, especially at the guard and wing position. You need somebody to be able to guard SGA. You need somebody to be able to guard Steph Curry. You need someone to be able to guard a De'Aaron Fox, a Jamal Murray, a Kyrie Irving when he returns. I'm all in, not on the Lakers, on the move of them getting Marcus Smart. Because Marcus Smart, yes, I know we haven't heard from him, but things didn't go as well as planned as we thought it would be in Memphis for whatever reason. We saw they had a whole lot of drama, Taylor Jenkins and all that. We get all that. Okay, he go to the Washington Wizards. They were fighting for a lottery pick. This man, majority of his career, has been on a championship contender every single season, damn near with the Boston Celtics. He's a guy that wants to play for something. Now he's going to the Los Angeles Lakers. He's going to help them out and help them be a legit contender in the Western Conference. I love the move. I don't give a damn what nobody else say. We need to stop looking at one side of the ball. We need to start praising what guys are bringing on the defensive side of things because, again, defense win you championships. Period. Stand on the Lakers. Stand on the Lakers. Problem I've been having. Speaking of Lakers, one of the all-time greats, arguably the greatest player to ever put on a Lakers uniform. The man got 2 statues. God rest his soul. Kobe Bean Bryant. Hey, y'all. The disrespect need to fucking stop, man. It needs to stop. Let the man rest in peace. Get a man some space, some grace. I mean, what are we doing right now? We're around here. Every time I look up, it's something different about Kobe, and it's not positive. It's something negative. Oh, Kobe wasn't this. Kobe wasn't a primary defender. Kobe, and all. Man, shut the fuck up. Kobe Bean Bryant was like that on both ends of the floor. Take it from a guy that had multiple battles with Kobe. Take it from a guy that at the highest level, at the most important part of the season in the NBA Finals, I went to war against Kobe 2 times. 2 times. Celtics, Lakers. Matter of fact, in that type of robbery in the NBA Finals. When it comes down to Kobe, when you talk about his defense, you talk about, the media was just praising Kobe. No, Kobe was locking the fuck up. And especially when it mattered most. And especially in the postseason. Kobe wanted smoke. Kobe wanted smoke. Let's not act like he didn't want smoke. Let's not act like he wasn't down sliding those puppies. He was doing that. When it comes down to Kobe and where he ranks on the all-time great list, I got him top 10. I'm actually tired of debating the whole shit about what guys rank and things to that nature, but he's top 10 in my eyes. I'm going to leave it at that. Whether he has 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, whatever he is, he top 10. Top 3 most skilled player to ever play the game of basketball. He's Jordan offensively ×2 when it comes down to the offensive package that he had. And when you talk about a guy with mental toughness, I don't know if it's a guy we've ever seen that was more probably mental tough than Kobe Bryant. when it comes down to things that he was doing on the basketball floor, battling through injuries, coming back from injuries. And by the way, I'm not diving into the details of what actually happened through his bad time in the NBA off the court when it comes down to his situation with the legal issue down in Colorado. But I will say this, it just goes to show you his mental toughness. Kobe Bryant was leaving the courtroom, getting on a private jet, heading back to go play in the basketball game and giving people that work with his life on the line at the time. That man's life was on the time. His freedom was on the line. And that man was still able to come together and go find his safe place and go give people work on the basketball court, which a lot of us call our sanctuary. Do you know how many fucking guys would have tapped out? You know how many guys would say, I can't do it, man. I can't play. I can't do it right now. I gotta take a break. I'm dealing with this, which is a big deal, right? Battling the whole case. His freedom was on the line. But still throughout that time, while he was going to trial and all that stuff, he was still going back and play the game of basketball at the highest level. Guys would have been tapping out. Guys would have been away from the team. Guys wouldn't have been able to lock in and even play the game of basketball, even think about the game of basketball. And guess what? I'm one of those guys if I was dealing with something like that. So when we talk about Kobe Bryant, and this is going to be my last time even engaging and talking about this shit because it's getting out of control. Let the man rest in peace, man. Let the legend rest in peace, man. We really need to stop. I get it. We're bored. It's summertime. We done watched so many summer league games. We don't know what else to talk about. So let's bring up more discussions. Let's talk about this. Let's ruffle the feathers. Hey, man, let's stop with the bullshit. Kobe was like that all across the board. Again, in my eyes, top 3 most skilled player to ever play the game. More skilled than Jordan, and that's saying a lot. I didn't say he was a better basketball player. I'm not putting him ahead of Jordan. When it comes down to his offensive package, when you look at how he mimicked Michael Jordan along with how he added Elijah Warren in his game and went worked out with the King, the Dream, shimmy, shake, yeah. Kobe was like that. Kobe was like that, straight up. So, man, let's just stop with all the disrespect. One of the most ultimate competitors that we've ever seen in the game of basketball. And I know we bored y'all, but give it a fucking break. I also been watching and I seen something come across the timeline. Your timeline, social media, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Well, it was a little disrespect headed to Draymond Green's way. On Gil Arenas, you know what I'm saying, the Gil Arenas, arena show. You know what I mean? Gilbert, Nick Young, you know what I'm saying, Brandon Jennings, Kenyon, you know what I'm saying? Those my guys. I went on their show, you know what I'm saying? I love what they do. They bring a different type of excitement, perspective, and they get into it. Damn it, and they get heated. It's nothing personal. It's basketball talk. What we do every single day. And I'm watching the show, and I didn't agree with the topic. Well, not the topic. I didn't agree with Kenyon Martin and what he had to say about Draymond Green.
Let's not act like Draymond was fucking LaMarcus Aldridge.
He was doing what?
Let's not act like Draymond Green is LaMarcus Aldridge.
At all.
He's a champ.
At all.
That's the only thing he has on him. That's the only thing he has. That's the only thing he has on him.
It's not even close.
That's the only thing he has on him.
It's not even close.
That's the only thing that Draymond has on him.
All right, everything.
That's the only thing.
Everything.
We're talking about basketball here. We're talking about basketball.
Everything.
I can list 200 people that's better at basketball than Draymond Green right now.
Now, I know me and Draymond, we didn't have our issues. We didn't have our fallouts, our beefs, our going back and forth on social media, things of that nature. But the one thing I will do is give this brother his flowers because he deserves them. Every last one of them motherfuckers. He deserves his flowers. Draymond Green. Now, let me tell you what the discussion was. You know what I'm saying? Kenyon Martin basically said it's 200 players that's better than Draymond Green. A lot of players, the only thing that he got over a lot of players is championships and things to that nature. You damn right. You damn right. He got 4 of them things. He got 4 championships. Now, when you talk about the game of basketball and being a better basketball player, I think he brought up Al Jefferson. I think he brought up Elton Brand, and he brought up LaMarcus Aldridge. And if you're asking me if Draymond Green is a better basketball player than those three guys and a lot of guys, hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he is. He's one of the greatest defenders that we've ever seen in the history of the game. I repeat, Draymond Green is one of the greatest defenders that we've ever seen in the history of the game. When it comes down to being 6'5", 6'6", being able to play the center position when you're battling against 7-footers, being able to anchor a defense of a dynasty for this extended period of time at the highest level. Now we're sitting up here and we're saying, yeah, Draymond Green, he might not be the most skilled offensive player, right? Those guys may have been more skilled offensively when it comes down to getting the bucket, but that's all you really could say, that they were better than Draymond Green at. And now also when we talk about offense, yeah, we make fun of Draymond because he's on the back end of his career now, but Draymond Green in his prime, Draymond Green, when I was on the bench with the Cleveland Cavaliers, when the Golden State Warriors won their first championship, Draymond Green had a triple-double. I believe it was in the game 6. I think that was against the Cavs on the road. Draymond Green used to put up 30 balls when it mattered the most in the postseason. Draymond Green wasn't no scrub offensively, but Draymond Green was a fucking monster on the defensive side of things. So we have to put that in, and we have to add that to the equation when we sitting up here talking about the overall game. When you talk about basketball, defense is part of basketball. It's not just one side of the floor. Ben Wallace, the greatest undrafted player to ever play the game. Yeah, I said it. The greatest undrafted player to ever play the game, Ben Wallace, made his living, Hall of Famer, off of being a defensive guy. 4 times Defensive Player of the Year, locking up the best of them. At the point where, they was playing boxes and elbows then. When I say boxes and elbows, I'm talking about where the ball was actually going through the low block, where every single night you had to strap your shoes up and guard the low block and the elbows and guard some guys that had special, that was special on that low block for us, giving you that work offensively. So when you think about defenders, we have to start, we have to start preaching the gospel, people. We have to start educating the audience, people, when it comes down to the game of basketball. Because everybody want to highlight who was scoring 15, 20 points. No, highlight who was impacting winning. Because defense is a real thing. We just watched a guy, Luke Dortz, who's, in my opinion, he probably made close to, this is for the youngsters out there. Be a star in your role. We're watching a guy, Luke Dortz, who might just make close to $200 million on the verge of, he's already, I believe, on an $80+ million contract. He's going to get another one for doing his role at a high level. So we have to start appreciating what we're seeing, what we see, what we witness on the defensive side of things. Because again, it's part of basketball. Defense is part of basketball. You have to defend. So I know me and Draymond have our problems, but I'm here to give him his flowers because what he has brought to the game of basketball, how he has changed the game of basketball, meaning small ball, meaning you have to have a guy at the 5 that could do certain things for us, guard the low block, be able to switch 1 through 5, be able to, guard a pick and roll, whether you're in the drop coverage, be able to be a help side defender, all those fucking things. Draymond Green has been that. And to be honest with you, over the last 2 decades, I don't know if we could find a better defender that has been more impactful. 4 championships. Now, we could argue and say Draymond don't have them without Steph and Klay, but one could argue that Steph and Klay don't have them with Draymond. It's just facts, y'all. No matter how you want to slice it and dice it, it is facts. It is facts. You know, I'm here. I usually, you know what I'm saying, we like to dive into the other. Oh, before I get to that, this last topic I want to talk about, let me squeeze in a topic. Man, we in Vegas, right? And so I know Shannon, our guy, you know what I'm saying? He's a wine drinker. He's a wine lover. Hell, he got his own damn company, Chosen Wines. I got 40 bottles downstairs. You know, shout out to him because him and Kevin Love been doing their thing in that wine space. But I learned something about wine messing with Shannon. I learned something about Shannon when it comes down to wine. We in Vegas. We're at dinner. You know, we ordering and, you know what I'm saying, we eating good steak. I'm trying to eat healthy in front of Richard and Allen and them because I don't feel like the fucking jokes all the time. Shannon comes in and he instantly gets the ordering wine. And this bottle after bottle with 2-3 glasses sitting up there, and he's letting them sit. He's tasting this one. He's giving me a glass, telling me to taste this and taste that, and how this goes with certain entrees, and this may go with your dessert and things of that fucking nature. So, okay, cool. I'm learning, I'm listening, I'm watching him. And I mean, he is an expert. If they had a wine teaching class, damn it, he would be the teacher. He would be the teacher. But I'm sitting up here and I'm watching him do his thing. Now we getting ready to leave. He tells me, "Oh yeah, Big Perk, I'm about to chill till all these bottles gone." I said, "Oh, okay, cool. You about to? Yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna sip all of them." Bill comes out. Now Channing has been there 30 minutes max. Bill comes out, $1,300, I believe it was. $1,300. And I looked at him. I said, "What? What? You only been there 30 minutes?" "Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool." "It's cool?" Then they tell me the night before he spent $2,700. I said, "Boy, you know, hey, you know, but to each his own, but damn it couldn't have been me. You got me fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna have a good time, but damn it, if I spend 2,700, 1,300 on something, it's gonna be food. It ain't gonna be no fucking wine." But Channing, that's what he loved to do. That's my guy. I was just tripping out because, you know, I never witnessed anything like that. But you learn something every day, you know what I mean? Shout out to Channing, shout out to Chosen Wines, shout out to Road Trippin, shout out to everybody. Now, real quick, boy, Klay Thompson been shooting this shot, damn it. Klay Thompson, not just shooting this shot, he hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, he done got with Megan Thee Stallion. Klay Thompson out here, you know what I'm saying, flogging, he doing his thing. He on, you know what I'm saying, we see him everywhere, you know what I mean? They taking pictures, they holding hands. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Klay, shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you something. Hey, boy, I'm watching you. You got a different glow on your face. I saw you in the gym. I think you hit 70 plus straight threes, 72 or something around there, legs feeling good and all that. Hey, boy, Texas women are different. Texas women are different. I'm telling you that straight up. I've been married to one. I'm married to one for about 16 years, been with her since the 10th, 11th grade, and I'm telling you straight up, I'm still here. I'm still here 4 kids later. You can't leave them alone, boy. Once you're there, you're there. You're stuck. That's the effect. I see it. You hair cut up every day, low fade, waves popping out, got a glow to you and all that. That's what they do to you. That's what mine had done to me. I'm hooked. I'm sprung. I see you, Klay. I see you getting back in form. And you know, most importantly, bro, outside of all of that, I'm happy that Klay looks happy. Right? Because we got to think about his last 3-4 years with dealing with an ACL injury, Achilles injury, right? The frustration with Golden State, you know, out of the rotation, leaving Golden State, went to Dallas, not finding like that peace, that safe place, that happiness. Hey, Klay, hey, brother, live it up. Live it up, man. Live it up because Dallas gonna need you this year. I'm happy to see you smiling, happy again, man. I know the last 3-4 years been frustrating, but damn it, Klay say it's not how you start, it's not where you been, it's how you get better and where you at today. And damn it, he's doing good for himself on and off the court. You know what I mean? So look, it's Big Perk again, Perks Unplugged. Appreciate y'all time. I'm working on my AC unit, you know what I'm saying, in my studio. You know, so I'm sweating a little bit, but I need to sweat. Need to get these fucking calories up off of me. You know what I'm saying? Road Trippin is in the building. Again, tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell a cousin, to tell a grandmother, to tell a great auntie, a great uncle when you're sitting at the spades table. Hit the subscribe button. Tune in to Road Trippin because it's Road Trippin to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all happy Sunday again. Enjoy y'all week. Carry on.